to the Busch Clash. Okay, I don't like that.
Okay, alright, ball sack.
What?
Said, alright then, ball sack. Today, I am joined in with my buddy Ball Sack, and we got another Xfinity
Hey.
driver in here. Decent house, decent. How are you doing?
Pretty good, man.
So, what kind of racing do you think we're gonna expect today at Daytona?
I think it's going to be exciting. Exhibition race, no points on the line. I think we'll see some two wide action. We'll get the top line rolling, and yeah, man, I'm excited to start the NARL Season 3 race with a bang. So, just ready to see some action.
Well, right on. Ballistic, how are you doing today?
I'm alright. Feeling like $1,000,000.
Just alright, huh?
Yeah, nothing special.
So, there's not points on the line. Not racing for points. What are we racing for? Bragging rights? Do you think people are going to door each other? Dignity?
I think we're running for bragging rights. That's what I think. I think now that we have teams in this league, I think we're running for a little bit of bragging rights to start the season.
More than just 2 Cup Series teams and a bunch of independents, but we have FBGM, RKR, TJR, Elite, Pure, and do we have any more? Because we have 5 teams now. Probably will see some during the season.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know all the teams either. But the team concept is new.
Kind of.
I wonder how it's going to be used. I wonder if there's going to be give and take between the teams. Because they are new drivers with each other. They're not used to driving, as teammates with each other.
Nope. Are they doing the qualifying? Whatever. Hopefully the race has action instead of just single file the whole race like it normally is. Hopefully we'll see some guys go on the high side and stuff like that.
Well, with switching over to Heat 5, that high side looks a lot better than it did last year on Heat 4. So
Yeah, it seems like guys can get a run on the outside and then stay with the bottom lane. They may drop one car, but they get that run off the high side and they create more power down the straightaways. It seems so as long as they can keep it in line and a good draft for them. Do a little side draft, and I think we'll see a lot of neck and neck racing between the two lines. The big key for me is going to be will there be any pit strategy? Are we going to have to pit? I think these are all unknowns for us up here in the booth because we don't really know, what may transpire with cautions and whatnot.
yeah, that's true. I would hope it's green flag race, and I hope there's a couple cautions. Hope there's a couple wrecks, but I hope it's mainly green flag race and just all out flooring it the entire race. Rather
Hopefully
than
we'll see
cautions every 2 minutes.
a big one.
Hopefully.
Are they starting now?
They are starting qualifying right now.
Do I join the room now or just wait?
No, just
No,
wait.
you wait.
Okay.
Wait till the race starts because then you'll actually be in the race itself if you join now.
That's true. Good call. So have we figured out how many laps? We got 40 laps, is that what I heard? Or for the
Probably 25%.
25%. So
I don't know what they're doing. So
is it times 2 or times 3? Sorry to interrupt you there, host.
Times 2?
Yeah,
okay.
Times 2.
Cool.
What drivers are you on the lookout for tonight, Ballistic?
I'd say, not to be biased or anything here, but probably Big Jim, since he won last season. Honestly, I'm looking forward to see. You already heard. Probably try not that Highline a lot because he's a big advocate for that Highline. His decent house may know.
Yeah, I think you already heard is a good bet to win. I think some of the guys that ran in the League v League race have a little could potentially have a leg up on the other guys because they kind of got an idea of how to race with each other. So you may see Draven and Captain Killam. Is Draven in this race? He is, right?
Draven's in this race. Shadow will not be here.
Okay, so Draven and Captain Killam, you know, they've got some experience working together, so I think they'll be tough to beat. You already heard it'll be tough, and just looking down the list, maybe Kelvin, TK270 Kelvin.
Yeah, he might be up there. We'll just have to wait and see how this race plays out. Hoping he is.
Sorry about that. A train was driving by my house, but I don't know what happened with Draven and sponsorship issues, but he is in a all-black car tonight. No sponsors on the car.
I wonder what happened there.
I guess supposed to run a Mobile 1 car, and maybe they forgot to put the decals on, or the sponsor dropped them. So that's terrible for him. You know, hopefully
Or
they still have the
704.
Yeah, well, yeah, obviously, but
Hey, at least we don't have to deal with the puke green wheels, so that's a positive.
Did they fix that? I thought they never fixed that.
Nope. If
Well,
you watch the League v League, every car, green wheels.
Well, lucky for us, we all run game cars, so we don't have any customs, so
yeah,
we don't have to worry about that. Luckily.
Kyle Bartles has been drafting behind Draven, and he's getting pretty good. It looks like he might. He's been ripping it.
Oh, and he's dropping off. He's done qualifying. He said. I don't know who that is in front of him. Oh, Kevin.
Is your stream ahead of mine, or what is this?
I don't know. He batted off too.
That's going to be a pretty tough lap to beat, I think. A 44.3.
We'll probably see some guys somehow squeeze in a 44.2.
Maybe. You got enough room. Didn't beat his record, though, so I guess we'll have to find out here in a second.
Yup.
It's gonna kind of suck if Draven has to leave the lobby to get his car fixed.
I don't think it matters that much. Should be fine.
I mean, that test session car does look pretty cool.
Black.
Just an all-black Ford Mustang.
Matter. Heard that.
Are you watching on your computer?
Yes.
That's why mine's behind.
I have my normal monitor with my PlayStation, and on the left, I got my laptop.
Who else is streaming? Nobody. Fine then.
Where we stand with qualifying? Almost finished?
Well, Ballistic's a little bit ahead. So what do you see?
The results screen.
Oh.
If one of you guys could just let me know when they actually start the race, then I'll join in this this invite I have.
Yeah, we'll get Discord notifications when they start it.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Sorry, I'm all new to this, so we're learning as we go, I guess, right?
Always.
Yippers.
So, how many laps before the first caution, guys? What do you think?
5.
I'm about to say, yeah, 5.
I call 5. Looks like Sharp is going to be on the pole.
With a 43.9. Interesting. I didn't even know he was in the clash, but here we are. He must have gone like the pole at Watkins Glen.
Yeah, starting second is TK270 Kelvin. Starting third is Lieutenant Crunch in the 88. And starting fourth is Kyle Bartles in the 42 car. It looks like Draven had to back out to get his car fixed. So hopefully he has a sponsor now.
The funding.
I can't see who's starting fifth.
Gator is also streaming tonight.
25% race, 3 times tire wear, 40 laps. Stages are on.
Alright, we can join.
Kind of blue screen for a second.
Let the biggest part of me go.
Jagboy started 5th.
Ooh, Jag.
Busch Clash at Daytona. He's on TJR.
I like those 300 cars starting 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
As we look at a Fanatec shifter.
I love the Fanatec Club Sport Series shifter. Wow. I'm gonna buy that someday.
You know, you grow up, you get a real
no
man's
one
job.
ever.
Well, it's taking you might. I know I can afford it.
Green flag. Alright. The 2 checked up to let Tillman.
Yeah, that's expected. Teammates with TJR. Little TJR help. Outside line not really forming up on the restart. Jim
Takes a few laps.
Jim back there went down. Everybody's trying to get to the bottom.
I'll tell you what, all these fresh paint schemes look pretty good under the lights. I will say that, even though they're a blur kind of.
Yeah, a little bit of a blur, but you know they still look good. And Joe and Jim trying to get that outside line working.
Doesn't surprise me to see you already heard starting in the top lane. Seems to be his go-to spot.
And he gets left to dry.
There's nobody on the outside.
No one. As soon as he went up, feels bad.
I mean, it's expected though. You know, it's the Clash. I mean, you don't really have to show up until the last lap.
It's true.
But you do want that track position.
Captain Killen to the outside.
TJR going to the outside. 14-2 in the floor.
I think that team's going to be pretty tough to beat tonight if they can get together like that.
You have the most in the field tonight, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, 4, 3, 4. 3. Oh.
Gator Mike and K-Bart in the top lane.
So now we got 5 cars. We got 5 cars on the top, 5 cars on the bottom. Let's see what happens.
Wait, 6 on the top.
6 on the top and 6 on the bottom.
I noticed in the league v league race, it took a few laps for the top line to get the momentum, but once they got the momentum, they started really inching up on the bottom line.
Trevor's led every lap so far.
Yeah, that outside line is coming now.
Yep. Maybe he can lead come to the 4th and kill him take over. Unless we see a lead change coming there off 4.
Yeah, the bottom line got disconnected there a little bit. Looks like Sharp got pulled ahead. And Killen's going to lead that lap.
Yeah.
Riding on board here with Mountain Dew Chevrolet of Sharp.
Go to Captain Kill him. You know, they get into the corner better, but the outside lane just gets that that run.
Contact.
Draven into the
A
wall.
lot of contact.
Big
I know, 11 goes around.
Oh, he saves it somehow. Must have... Oh, it sucks.
I don't know what happened with that one.
Those guys back there.
Yeah.
You have to ride this out for another 6 or 7 laps.
Yeah, no caution on that. Surprise, surprise.
Well,
Hashtag blame 704.
they need like
That's
a
a shame.
trunk camera. You might look at the back of the car. Well, Sharp able to reclaim the lead. That high lane was working pretty good, but
I don't know what happened there, but
So this year for NASCAR Heat 5, 704 has brought some new camera angles for these guys. The extended camera from the back of the car seems to be a popular choice at these restrictor plate races, so you can actually see who's getting a run on you. I don't know if any of the guys in this race are using it, but I tend to use it sometimes.
I know
Yeah,
Jim
Mike
uses a far chase cam.
he's a standard chase cam. K-Bart using the roof cam that was also newly added, which is also popular. I use the roof cam personally here at Super Speedways.
So it looks like Sharp's still leading. That's a shame for those guys that got connected in the back. It looks like Big Jim took the biggest blow. He's the one that slid down into almost to the inside wall, but then saved it. So
Big Jim, Big L.
Oh, Captain Kill him. Okay, Barton.
Stinks for him. Oh. Surprised Joe did not move up. White after this. Ronnie's just going back down. Might just put Killam in 5th and K-Bart in 6th. He does.
You know, it's pretty incredible that all happened right in front of K-Bart, and he was able to miss everything and stay with the pack and Ronnie.
See if I can get a clip.
So it looks like Draven and Jagboy were caught up in that and kind of left Killam up by himself in the lead packs, but they're working 2x2 to try to catch back up. I just don't think they're going to be able to catch up to the big pack. At this point, it's all going to be dependent on a caution for them to get caught up, which will be coming with a stage break, right?
Yeah. Killam's also streaming. With reviews.
Right on board with Captain Kill him in the new hood cam.
Roof cam.
Or, yeah, the roof cam, not the... Okay. Well, this little bit of run coming on the outside.
Sharp with a big lead coming here. They might go for a run. Might we go to push? Find out.
How many laps are left?
Got about 2 left.
2 left.
3.
3 left to go in stage 1. Sharp led almost every lap of the race so far except for 1 lap. Ronnie was shuffled back.
We'll see if there's any strategy from the guys in the back. They may hop into pit road just for fuel at this point, and then may try to make it without tires. But with being on ×3 wear, that might be a stretch.
I mean, it's a super speedway. You can stretch your tires pretty far at a super speedway.
I'm interested to see what strategies are played. I think now we're on lap 10, correct? So pit road is closed. I guess you would get a black flag now for pitting. And it doesn't look like we have any takers for pitting, so.
Doesn't really surprise me that much, but
Joe trying to go to the outside.
takers.
You already heard goes to the outside and gets left hanging to dry, so not many people wanting to make that move to the outside at this point. That might be a last 5 laps of this race kind of deal.
Yeah, I would think. I mean, stage points. You're not getting any stage points or anything. So.
Very true. Being an exhibition race, no points on the line, just glory at this point. So maybe some guys testing out each line and see what they need for later on in the race.
How many laps are left?
This is the final lap.
Oh, wow. Someone might try something here. Nope. Oh, French goes up the block and.
What is going on?
Oh man,
And
3
Sharp
wide
is
behind
about
them.
to win stage 1.
Wow.
What a finish.
3 wide. 3 wide finish.
Cool. Alright. That concludes stage 1. Let's see if anyone tries to pull any strategy. But who knows?
Well, there you have it. Sharp sweeping stage 1. Leading every lap except 1 lap. Got a pretty fast car.
Looks like Captain Killam 2nd, Lieutenant Crunch 3rd, Ronnie Mac 4th, and K-Bart rounds out your top 5 to end stage 1.
How close were the intervals for like 3rd or 4th and 5th? Whoever was 3 wide.
It's like probably .01.
It looked like it. Ooh, Sharp gets shuffled back to 3rd after the pit stop. Draven up to 1st, maybe a little bit of strategy.
Maybe some 2-tire adjustments, maybe no tires here. We'll see.
I mean,
How big of a disadvantage now do you think Draven is at if he took 2 tires or if he took 0 tires? What do you think? What do you think could be his downfall at this point?
I don't really know. But, the
no, I mean
idiots
it's a
like
super
me-
speedway. You don't really need tires. Well, I mean you need tires,
But with being on ×3 wear, what's the chances that the grip would matter towards the end of this 2nd stage?
I mean I don't think it will. I mean 704 and being super speedway, they don't really take into account for grip as super speedway.
That's true. I forgot we're kind of unrealistic at this with 704, so it takes all the fun out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think you can stretch the no tires or 2 tires at the 1st and 2nd stage and then pit for the 3rd stage. You get all 4s, so I don't really think that matters. But... Oh, and something happened with the 2, shoves the 21 up into the wall.
Tough break for the 2, man.
Oh, looking back on Captain Killam's stream there, it looks like there was either a little bit of lag or some checkup in front of the 2, and he got hit from behind and went through the infield there.
He was in front of the 2.
Let me see. Let me roll this back. Looks like the 42 was ahead of the 2 at the time. The 42 swerved as well, so maybe even in front of him it looked like the 88 was in front of the 42. So had an issue with either some lag or just checking up on the bottom, and those guys weren't ready.
Man, those guys just cannot get that high line rolling. I don't know. I mean, I know it's harder to hold the line on top. There's a big bright white wall there, but
I've noticed they've kept their separation with the bottom line. I wonder if they were to pull down on those doors, and you got to be real careful about doing that, just because of the servers in this game. You get close to someone, you may hit them, but if they were to go down and pull a side draft from that bottom lane, would that help the top lane get some momentum?
it definitely would. I mean, it definitely would get in side draft. I think the only reason they don't do that is maybe they don't trust the person on the inside of them to hold that line perfectly through a turn while they're side drafting, which, I mean, it's hard to hold the line. It ain't easy trying to hold the line when somebody's 2 inches, on your quarter panel. Sharp
like...
gets a run going to the outside. Ronnie and Jim. Oh, and Ronnie and Jim shuffle Sharp out.
Oh, three wide for the lead. Jim's in the wall a little.
They're getting shuffled back.
Sharp goes from pretty much leading this race back to, looks like 7th, 8th place at this point. Wow. Got stuck in the middle.
Hopefully they can get the stoplight rolling so we can have a show.
Hopefully. You just got to have the right guys at the top to be able to do it.
Big Jim, and you already heard, trying to get the top line going again. Looks like your top 30 right now are Lieutenant Crunch in 88, K-Bart in the 42, and Captain Killam in the 14. Still a little bit of side-by-side action in the back as well.
And if you haven't noticed, 7-4 still hasn't fixed Daytona's infield.
No, they haven't. Gander gets shuffled out of the low line now.
Yep. See Sharp and Gander might get 9 on the top. Getting someone in the back unless they can have them join them. Up. And as soon as Gander might goes in, Jim running that come out. And so does EK270 from Kelvin.
Sharp
Check
is
that back down before the gap closes.
all the way. Gator aggressive move.
What happened there? Oh, honestly, from midstream, it just looked like he forgot to turn.
Alright
I'm
then.
serious. That's just what it looks like.
Gator trying not to shuffle back as far.
Oh, we got a big high line going. 4
So
on
these
the bottom,
guys-
6 on the top.
Just looking at these guys, they're running low 44-second lap times. Really getting some speed around this racetrack at this point. The top line is forming very well, and we're coming to 3 laps to go in this stage.
Coming to 2 laps, actually.
Is Jim the only FBGM driver in the Clash?
Yep.
He's just trying to stick with somebody he knows.
I feel like he's trying to stick with the RKR guys.
It looks like it.
There's only one elite, I'm pretty sure, as well, so they're just going to be the same playing field as Big Jim.
Yeah, Lieutenant Crunch has dominated this second stage.
DDS. We got 2 RKRs in this race, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, 24 TK270, Kevin,
Oh,
and
this is, Ronnie just got the pit maneuver from Joe, and he did.
set him down.
Pit maneuver. Hopefully accidental.
Yeah, I missed that one.
Sucks for Ronnie. I think Joe might have hit contact with the wall. I don't think it was intentional in any sort of way, but it sucks. It's only the Clash, shouldn't matter that much, but it's whatever.
They're 3 wide for second. They're getting.
Crunch, someone's gonna have to defend all 3. We see
Kyle.
Joe might be looking for a run on the top line. Here he goes. Doesn't look like it's gonna work.
Wow,
Oh,
Sharp getting a push from Big Jim.
Where?
This
Lieutenant
last
Crunch
lap?
wins stage 2.
Oh, wow. That was an incredible finish.
Another one. It's nice. I think this last stage will probably be like 20 laps or something like that. So we might see, we'll see some pitting.
Oh yeah, definitely. So it's very obvious they don't care that, you know, whoever wins the last stage of the Clash. Obviously Sharp in that 9 car definitely wants to win everything.
Like everyone wants to win, but see, we'll have to ride the wave for a little bit longer and see how it plays out. I wanted to win Dale last season, but my teammates said otherwise.
I would have loved to win Dega too, but 704.
704 said otherwise. Yep. Good times.
Oh yeah, definitely. Great
Yeah.
times.
Hey, at least you didn't waste your time. Just saying.
I guess, yeah.
So it looks like the top 5 for stage 2 was Lieutenant Crunch in 88, Sharp 24 in the 9, Big Jim in the 11, Draven in the 4, and you already heard round out the top 5 in the 1 car. But getting ready for stage 3, let's do it.
Last stage for all the marbles.
Kevin 1.0 let Jag in, and that is no.
I think Jag kind of wants to stick with that TJR car on the outside there. We're Ronnie out of the lead.
This works.
So it looks like these guys have about 15 laps of fuel before they would have to pit. So how many laps do we have left in this 3rd stage?
13. Wait, no. Yeah.
So they are
So it
good
looks
on
like
fuel.
they are good on fuel. It's just a matter of will the tires hold, and from previous talks it sounds like the tires will hold. So this is a run to the finish.
A little bit of lag from everyone. 704 time. Go figure.
They came to 12 laps, and there's 12 laps to go here in the Busch clash at Daytona.
So we saw Ronnie Mack spinning through the infield, and now he's leading the race. Maybe the spin actually might be a saving grace.
Maybe. I mean, he probably got his pit stop in and got his adjustments in and didn't have to pit. So.
Question is, though, with him pitting a little early, will he have enough fuel? Because they are only about 2 laps to the good, so it'll be close.
I mean, I think it just depends on where, on what lap he got shoved down there. Oh. Evan. Big one. Fine. Gun no meltdown. We just shuffle back to the back.
It seems like the guys are holding their lines pretty well. I mean, you see a little bit of left and right movement, but you know, driving these cars at Daytona is really not that easy. Plus, you have to deal with, you know, some server lag and some glitching in front of you sometimes. So it is difficult. These guys are holding a pretty good line, I must say.
Yeah, especially with that high degree banking. You know, that apron.
Mess you up.
Yeah, it's not forgiving. It's not like the Talladega apron where you kind of just get shoved up a little bit. That one like grabs a hold of you and shoots you back out to the wall.
Yep.
So the one car.
Many car on track. Hey.
I was looking at the outside. What was that?
Oh, we got car on track, many car on track. Hey.
I have
Oh,
no
we got
idea what
Ronnie
you're
Mac.
talking
Shut up. Oh, Ronnie's in the lead.
about. Oh, Ronnie's been in the lead.
Yes.
Yeah, it's since the beginning. Stage 3.
I didn't know that one. My bad.
So we've now had 2 guys try the outside with you already heard in the 1 and Sharp in the 9 car, and both of those guys are now at the back of this pack, so nobody's wanting to move off that bottom right now.
Tough break for the number 9 car so far. Let's hope we can get back up here and claim this first victory this season. That doesn't count whatsoever. Except for bragging rights.
I love those bragging rights.
Love me.
I think the 24 of TK270, Kelvin, has lost the draft. He's by himself.
That's gotta
And with-
suck, man.
Yeah, because now, knowing if there's no caution that happens, which, you know, it definitely could be a possibility coming to the end of this stage 3 for the race win, but, you know, Kelvin's just watching these guys getting smaller and smaller in his windshield, so it's got to be frustrating for him.
And that absolutely beautiful looking 24 car. I'd say it's the best car on this track today.
Oh, kind of Crunch making a move on the outside. Lights out. K-Bart.
That's not lights. That's Gander light.
Their cars look the same.
So out of the top 5, we've got 4 blue ovals, and then we've got 1 Toyota stuck in the middle, and that's Big Jim in the 11 trying to break up the Ford brigade.
I think that's the only Toyota in this race.
That's true, yeah.
Yep.
Man, Jim is outnumbered from the get-go, it looks like.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
His teammate Swamp Fox couldn't make it tonight due to baseball playoffs, so good luck to Swamp.
Oh, yeah, Max Busch was supposed to be in this race too, right?
Yeah, unfortunately, he couldn't make it either. Unless somebody there with the Pro League or just outright didn't feel like running.
There were scheduled 15 drivers for this race, and I believe we had, was it 11 that race? So Shadowhawk was also Shadowhawk also had to miss this race, which is unfortunate.
We had 12 active and then out 3, which one of them went down to the Truck Series, so he's not going to be in the Cup Series any longer. Swamp Fox in the 17 this season, he will not be here. Shadowhawk is taking the 43. Other than that, still seeing our 2 call-ups, somehow both getting poles. One at Pocono, I think, for Jag. One at Watkins Glen for Sharp.
Yeah.
Here they are. Running
Oh, wow.
56.
A lot of single final racing going on.
Well, I called it from the beginning before this race even started that Captain Killam and Draven would be there because of the experience that they have working together on these super speedways, and right now they're sitting 2nd and 3rd. I think they're just waiting to pounce on the 21 car Ronnie Mack.
Yeah, they definitely are, and you know that Jag in the 2 is definitely going to follow. I'm not sure if Jim or Sharp will, but
I feel like Sharp will, as soon as he sees that opening, he'll go up there with the highline.
I think Jim's best bet is to go wherever the 14 and the 4 do not go at this point, because you know those guys are going to go together, and you know the 2's going to follow. So if Jim may be able to jump a few spots if he was to take a different line than those guys and the top not work.
It seems like it did not work again. So hopefully
too many cars on the bottom.
64 when it comes to nasty stuff. That's not fun. Once they can get 5v5 or 6 on 4 or 4 on the bottom, they should be golden. Good to go. But it hasn't happened yet.
Just from past racing with you already heard and Gator Mike and K-Bart, those guys are very frustrated right now, stuck on the bottom lane running 7th, 8th, 9th place. They want that top line to work, but for some reason it's just not forming up right now.
We have 3 laps to go or something like that. Currently. In the Busch Clash at Daytona.
How many laps?
3.
Yeah, they're on lap 38 of 40 right now, so we're coming down. This is coming 2 laps to go right here.
Oh wow, Sharp trying to try that outside line, not working for him by using the back.
We can get back up with it. Pretty good set, going from pole to winning stage 1 and then finishing back in 10th. Let's see what happens. Hopefully the highline forming. This is 2nd and last lap of the race.
Sharp gets shuffled all the way to the back.
Tough scene.
It seems like the top 5 are content with running the bottom here.
It looks like it, but I don't think that 14 or 4 will pull out until the last minute.
It might not pull off until off of turn 4. Last lap, and here we are. Final lap.
1 to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Ronnie Mack better make that 21 car wide.
He better make it a whole track wide.
It'd be cool to see Ronnie win.
It would be cool. Ronnie trying to work the outside lane so they don't get a run.
Oh, they're running the middle? Oh, now they're getting all shuffled back there.
Huge run from Gator Mike right now.
Will be enough.
4 on the top. Oh, this might be bad.
Ronnie's got a big lead, though. It's going to lead on it.
Coming off turn 4. Who will it be?
Oh,
the
block
trial
on the
kill
side.
is
Ronnie Mack as they
01.
wreck coming to the line.
What a finish!
Wow. Side by side.
Ronnie Mack pulls off the win in the 21 car. Incredible.
Anybody got a top 5?
What a race. The top 5 coming here in a little bit. We got...
Yeah, it looks...
We got Ronnie Mack wins, Captain Killam in 2nd, Draven 64 in 3rd, Jim in 4th, Gator Mike in 5th, you already heard, in 6th, K-Bar in 7th, Lieutenant Crunch in 8th, tough break for Sharp in 9th, Jag Boy in 10th, another tough break from 5th, and then TK270 Kelvin from, I think, 2nd to 11th.
Yeah, 2nd.
Rough race for those 3 drivers in the rear.
Most definitely. Well, now that the race is over and the cars are just going to stop on the track, let's get your Clash winner up here in the booth, and we can ask him a couple questions.
Avenge was spotting.
For who?
One of the TJR guys, that's for sure.
Probably Jag.
Oh, same thing with William.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. That doesn't matter. Ronnie!
Hey guys, what's up?
Nothing, dude. It's nice seeing you win, bro. It was a good one. What did
Yeah,
you
it
think
felt
when we were
good.
coming to the final lap and you had a huge gap coming off of turn 4?
Oh, I was like, okay, I'm set here, and then I saw Kilm starting to go ahead and get it up right behind me. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna sit right in between the first and second line and see where he goes, and just barely clip him off. And I managed to do it and bring home the win.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, Ronnie, that was definitely an incredible finish, side by side to win the Clash, the Busch Clash at Daytona. How's it feel to walk away with the win, man?
Oh, it feels great. Even though I haven't got a points race win, it feels good to go ahead and have any sort of winner right now, and to go ahead and build up some momentum leading up to the 500, and then hopefully future races past.
Right on, definitely a great momentum builder. I also have Decent House in the booth tonight. Decent, do you have any questions for Ronnie?
Yeah, Ronnie, first of all, congrats on the win, man. It's an exhibition race. It's everybody getting what they can get, and congratulations on the win. I'm curious, though, at the end of stage 2, it looked like you had a little bit of an incident. It maybe kind of set you up for stage 3. Can you talk about that a little bit?
I'm not sure exactly what happened in front of me. They went 3 wide for some reason, and Gator got punted by the guy that was on the high side and pretty much punted me straight down pit road. So as soon as that happened, pit stop was for far up ahead where it was across the start line. So I didn't have to pit at the end of the stage. I know it's kind of cheap, but whoever punted me down there, it's their fault.
Well, it gave you plenty of track position for stage 3, and you were able to hold the charge from Captain Killam and Draven at the end. So congratulations again, and for my first race in the booth, it was pretty exciting. So thank you for that.
Thanks, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Well, right on, Ronnie, man. Congratulations on the win tonight. Is there anybody you want to shout out?
Shout out to just pretty much everyone that was in the Clash for putting up an amazing race and not having really too many incidents. No cautions, I believe, during the entire race. So good job to everyone.
Well, right on, Ronnie. We'll let you head out of here, man, as we got to interview a couple more people. Have a good one. Who finished second?
Finished second place tonight. Yeah, kill him.
Cool. Let's get him in here. I invited him. Hopefully he'll join.
While we're waiting on Killam, it looks like K-Bart 20 had the fastest lap at a 44.049.
Wow. I would have figured with a qualifying lap of 43, it would have been faster in the race.
Yes, not. Killam.
And there he is, your second place finisher, Captain Killam. Killam, how's it feel to walk away second? I know, kind of a heartbreak after the block and everything, but still a great momentum builder for the regular season to come, man. How's it feel?
I mean, obviously I wish I'd have won. We're in a good position to. I do have to tip my cap to Ronnie. He played that pretty good on the last lap. But yeah, I wish we'd have made a move either sooner or something else. But you know, we worked through the field several times, so I got plenty of notes for the 500 coming up.
Right on. Yeah, we noticed up here in the booth that you and Draven tried to make that eye line going multiple times, but I don't know if it was just like the people who were up there or not that could handle the high line with that gigantic bright wall next to you. But
yeah, it's sketchy running up there. If you get the right group of guys, it will work. It just seems like after a couple laps, somebody makes a mistake or somebody from the low line drifts up and breaks it up. But I promise you in the 500, you'll see a lot more of that high line.
Well, so. Right on, Killam. I got Ballistic and Decent House up in the booth with me tonight. Decent House. It's his first time commentating. You have any questions for him, Decent?
Yeah. Captain Killam, congrats on a second place finish. Is there anything that you would have done different coming to the white flag? Would you have maybe you and Draven got together for a little bit sooner, maybe say off turn 2? Were you concerned about the guys behind you not going with you though?
Well, I was debating whether to go earlier, like a lap or two earlier, and I figured if I did, then if it stalled out, I'd end up all the way in the back with like one lap to go. So just made the decision to kind of wait on the last lap. Unless if they had started making progress, I would have made a move, like the guys behind us on the high side. So, and what it is, and again, I'm going to tip my hat to Ronnie. He did a good job of breaking the draft on the last lap. So the runs that normally work didn't really work out as well. Didn't have quite the run I'm used to having. So, and then he threw a mega block. So
it looked like a pretty clean block from up here. It didn't look like any, Joey Logano blocks.
Yeah. No, he did a good job with it. So, yeah, I mean, like, I don't like getting blocked, but he did the right thing. So,
well, right on. Ballistic, do you have any questions for Killam?
Well, they already said what I was gonna say, but are you looking forward to Daytona, seeing how that might play out this season after the Busch clash? Seeing how that could be either as exciting or even more? Or
oh, absolutely. I think, one, I love racing plate tracks. Adding the strategy element, and this year's a lot of teamwork and all of that makes them a whole lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to that. And after this one, I've got some plans. We'll see how they work out.
All right.
Well, right on, Killam. Is there anybody you wanted to shout out tonight?
Yeah. Again, I'll tip my cap to Ronnie. Good win. All of TJR, the format that's working over there this year is going to be exciting, and hopefully it'll lead to, as many W's as possible.
Well, right on, man. We look forward to seeing it and hopefully interviewing more in the booth later on in the season, or maybe a couple days. But I'm not gonna waste any more of your time, man. I'll let you get out of here and do what you need to do. Yes, sir. Have a good night. Who finished third?
Let's get Draven up in here, and then maybe Big Jim and.
Oh, I was gonna interview Sharp.
Yeah,
I
probably
was
the
gonna,
top 3 and then Sharp.
yeah, I want to do the top 3 and Sharp.
Or Kevin.
Yeah.
One of the two.
He didn't start in first though, and finish at 9th.
Yeah. Oh, Draven.
Maybe he doesn't want to be interviewed.
He's
Oh,
coming.
there he is. Draven coming back with a P3 finish at the Busch Clash, man. I know it's not really the position you wanted, but a good momentum builder for the rest of the season.
Yeah, man, it was a lot of fun getting back out there and running with these guys, kind of getting the feel for it again. And I love plate racing, so it was a fun time. Shout out to Ronnie, man, he played that move perfect there on the backstretch in the last lap. So congratulations, even though it's not a point win for his first win, that was cool to see. But yeah, good momentum. Feels good to be back, and looking forward to the season, man. It's gonna be a grind. Got a good field, so I'm ready to go.
Well, right on, Draven. I got Ballistic in here and also Decent House Ballistic. Do you have any questions for Draven tonight?
What were the plans coming to the final lap? Were you gonna push him, or were you gonna try to make a move yourself?
Everything was just kind of on the fly, to be honest with you. We were wanting to make a move before the last lap, but it just kind of didn't really play out that way with how we were kind of communicating how the high line was trying to gather up. So we were just kind of trying to plan on the fly. So to be honest with you, I was going to make a room with Killam, and then if I saw the opportunity, with it being the last lap, yeah, I was going to take the hole and go for it if I could. So it was just, like I said, everything was on the fly. Calls were on the fly. So yeah, probably could have done a better job there at the end, but Ronnie played it perfect, so I don't think I could have beat him either way.
Well, right on, Draven. Decent, do you have any questions for Draven tonight?
Yeah, congrats on P3, Draven. Good run, but you and Captain Killam looking good on the bottom, working good together. Like you said, Ronnie just made some good moves to keep you guys behind him. But I'm curious to know, were you surprised at the lack of movement in the outside line? Because it seems like that's something new that's been implemented with Heat 5 is being able to run the outside a little better at these restrictor plates. So were you surprised, disappointed in how the outside line kind of worked tonight?
It just takes laps. We're all getting back to the feel of it again. Even running pubs, you don't really get to run that many laps up there. So it's just a matter of getting the practice and getting the laps going, because we'd get the momentum up there and start making the run, but then kind of fall apart. I don't know. For me, it kind of seemed like we're pushing tight off the corners on that high line. So I think it just takes running more laps and getting the feel for it more. And we'll be getting more of them duels on Monday. Then by the time we reach 500, we'll be ready to go. The Highline's going to work, I think.
Sounds good, man. Well, congrats again on P3. Good run, and looking forward to the duels and the Daytona 500. It's going to be a good season for you guys, I think.
Hell yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Well, right on, Draven. Before I let you go here, is there anybody you wanted to shout out?
Shout out to you guys for commentating, filling the shoes of Venge Left Behind. Appreciate it. It's always good to go back and watch these races. Everyone that puts on, or that puts this league together and keeps it going, we appreciate being able to race and forget the real world sometimes. So shout out to Gator, K-Bart, Joe, all those guys that run it, and of course TJR, all my teammates. Shout out to Williams for spotting for me. And like I said, I'm ready to go. I'm excited for this season. It's gonna be fun.
Well, right on, Draven. We look forward to seeing you in the future, and hopefully we can get you in here for more interviews throughout the season.
That's the plan. We'll see what happens.
Right on, man. We'll let you get out of here. We don't want to waste any more of your time. Yes, sir. Have a good one.
Gotta get Sharp in here.
Then Sharp. Hopefully, if he joins.
Waiting on interviews.
What?
I don't know. Avengers said waiting on interviews that you already heard at Lieutenant Crunch. Oh, never mind.
Give Sharp a little bit.
He might not even join.
He might not. He might not know what's going on.
He's thinking, man, I finished 10th. What are these guys interviewing me for?
Well, that's why we want to interview him. But, okay. Well, I guess he's not going to be joining us tonight. So, Yeah, I guess he's not going to be joining us. So that will do it for the North American eRacing League at the Busch Clash at Daytona. Join us 8:45 Eastern Time for the duels at Daytona on Monday.
Oh, wait,
We still got the duels to do. That's on Monday, the 10th. So be there, be square. And you guys, all my gnarly ones, have a good one.